So it's back to school time again, and so many of you have been requesting a very simple, barely there makeup look and a little bit of skincare as well. Let's start off with some skincare tips. Now the first thing I like to do is to use a toner on my skin after I have cleansed my skin, because cleanser can actually leave a residue on the skin, but a toner tends to remove that. It leaves the skin really soft and very smooth and perfectly prepared for applying some makeup, and you'll be surprised how much horrible gunk is on your face even after you've cleansed. Now I'm going to use a moisturizer. The moisturizer I'm using is a moisturizer that I used throughout my entire teen life, and I never had a single breakout. It's a shame I can't say the same for myself now in my 20s. Apply a little bit on your fingertips just to warm it up, and then just dab it on the face and blend in. And don't forget to apply this on the neck as well. Now if you live in a hot country, you're going to be out in the sun, definitely wear SPF of at least 15. Foundation I'm using is by Bourjois, and this is actually foundation that I used in my teens as well. I'm actually a big fan of this. It's a very sheer, light consistency and blends effortlessly over the skin. Apply a little bit onto your fingertips and just blend over the top of the skin. You can slowly build this up if you need to, if you want a little bit more coverage, but I actually prefer going very sheer and then using concealer to cover up any blemishes. Apply a little bit on the nose, the chin and the forehead, and then just blend it out nice and slowly. The slower you blend, the more coverage you're going to get. So I'm going to take some of my concealer, and I'm using this concealer here by L'Oreal, and it has a little applicator, but you don't want to put this on your face. Rub it onto the back of your hand and work off the back of your hand instead. It's a lot more hygienic. So I'm going to dab this, or it's called stippling, where you kind of dab it and then move across the skin, and this just gives you a lot of coverage. And I'm going to do the same thing on my blemishes. And a little tip, if your concealer is a different color to your foundation, dab a little bit of foundation over the top and it will help it blend with everything else. Now you can leave it like this, or you can set it with a powder, and I'm actually using the HD powder by e.l.f. not because we need to be in HD when we're in school, but because it works very well on the skin to mattify it without looking like you're kind of caked in makeup. Setting your makeup actually helps it to last longer, especially for a long school day when you want your foundation to stay there all day, no need for top-ups. When you're finished, just work the brush downwards, and this will make sure all the little hairs in the face are lying flat for you, so you're not going to look like you have a really hairy, powdery face. We're going to move on to blush. I'm using this Essence blush because once again it's very inexpensive. And this is a nice peachy pink color. I'm going to swirl my brush inside and then tap off any excess. Put it onto the cheeks and then just blend it up. And you really only need a very small amount of this. I'm actually going to use this for eyeshadow as well. I'm going to start with the light shade and just work it onto my lids. Just doing a very simple wash all across the lid, not everywhere else, just the lid. And then taking the two pinky peach colors, I'm going to work that slightly on the outer corner, just for a little bit of fun. Eyelash curlers. Now I love eyelash curlers. I think everybody should own one. I think they're amazing. Open it nice and wide, lie it flat against your lid, and then clamp. Now make sure you haven't caught any skin and you're actually catching the eyelashes, and once you feel ready, just press it down. Hold it for a few seconds and then release, and you have nice curled eyelashes. To keep the curl in place, I'm going to use my Maybelline 1x1 waterproof, because waterproof holds the curl longer for you. I'm just going to do a few coats of this to really open up the eyes. Let's move on to the lips. I'm just using a lip balm because, you know, when you're in your teen, you don't want to be wearing too much on your lips. It's just very simple little lip gloss. Now, for any of you that are feeling like you want to have a little bit of fun with eyeliner, I'm going to give you a few tips here. I'm using a felt tip eyeliner, and what you're going to do is you're going to lie it as flat as you can against your lashes. And you can look down in the mirror, or you can close one eye and just run it across the lashes. Build this up little by little, doing short, smooth strokes. Don't try and do it all in one go, it'll make a mistake. And just slightly wing out the edge and join it up. And that is how you do a very simple eyeliner look. It's just that simple. For more teen looks, you can check the link up here, which is one of my most popular videos about how to do teen hair and makeup. And thank you for watching. Bye!